This is actually a pretty rare occurrence here where we have a gold potential female red fox. She's 150 yards out here. Now what happened is I just heard something calling over here. So we went prone, I put out a couple of calls, and sure enough, here she comes. Today we're going to be hunting out here on Hirschfelden, and a lot of you guys were asking this question during the live stream. That is, how do you hunt the red fox and where is a really good spot to hunt them? Well, today we're going to be going to my favorite spots for red fox, and I'm going to kind of show you exactly how I hunt them. So first off, we're going to talk about location. Now the location is very crucial for red fox. What you're going to want to do is go on the north end over by Petershane. You're going to want to start over here. Now I have a tent set up right over here, which actually is for my goose setup. But not only is it for my goose setup, it's an awesome spot for red fox, as you're soon going to see here. Now you're going to want to start hunting at about 8 o'clock in the morning, because red fox rests from 7:30 until about 1300 in the afternoon. And by doing this, it's actually going to give you a good chance to see them before they see you. Now what you're going to want to do is start at this tent right here, and you're going to want to go through all this really thick brush. You're not going to see much, but you're going to see a bunch of tracks. Once you find a track that looks like a fox, pick it up and start tracking it. If it's going to be a nice male or a female, you don't know, but if it's a nice male, you want to track it. And you're going to want to continue on all throughout this stuff here. And once you get to an opening like this, that's when you're going to want to glass this whole field, because a lot of times you'll see them on the edge of the brush rows trotting on through. And I've actually taken down 2 diamond fox in this location right over here. Just south, there's 2 little lakes right here and right here. This spot is excellent for fox. So once you hunt this ridge here, you're going to want to circle around this point, come back around here, and this spot here is decent for fox, but they tend to bed all the way up around this ridge top right here. So you're going to want to come all the way around here, hunt this area really hard, all around about 9 o'clock in the morning. And after that, you're going to want to come back over here and hunt around this lake right here, because this lake is loaded with red fox. Now what I like to do when I'm fox hunting is I go through the really thick brush areas, and I kind of go through it really quickly. So I'll basically run through and I'll watch for tracks. I'll watch really closely for tracks and pick up every fox track that I find, and only focus on fox tracks. And while I'm doing that, I'm always watching up ahead, watching for movement, either red, there's black fox, there's piebald fox, so you never know what you're going to see. You could see any different color. But you always got to be ready, and you always got to be looking down for tracks. In fact, we just picked up a pretty nice track from a nice male fox headed out this way over here. So we're going to track him down out to this cornfield, and I think we just got eyes on, yes we definitely did, right there he is, a really nice level 7 male, about 100 yards out right there. Let's zero in for 80. We just got to get him to turn. The hard part is when he's in that corn, he's very difficult to see. So we might not actually get a shot right now. We're probably gonna have to try and get a little bit closer, and we'll zero back in for 160. Once he turns broadside, then we can definitely take the shot. Now we just caught up to our fox, and I watched him trot over there. In fact, his track is right there. So there's a really good chance he's probably gonna be bedded down up in this brush here. But we're trying to find him right now, and apparently he's really good at hiding. So what we're gonna do is just sit here and keep spotting out this whole area and watch for movement. We're also calling every once in a while, maybe every like, I don't know, 10 or 15 seconds, and we're just watching, waiting, and listening. Now, sometimes they come into the call, sometimes they don't, and when they don't, pretty much you want to wait about 15 minutes or so, and then when they don't come in, get back on his track and try and figure out where he went. There he is right there, there he is right there. Let's get ready, guys. He smoked. Big fox down. Man, he came in so fast. We were sitting there looking for him for quite a while, and I kind of lost track of him. And we kind of waited for him to circle back around this woods. And sure enough, he stepped down that opening right there, and we dropped him with the 243, laid him right out. Here he is, a nice fox down, and our first one of the day. 11.6 gold. We double lunged him at 57 yards out. A very nice fox, and he weighed 25.47 pounds. Yeah, that's the thing about fox hunting. It's so unpredictable, because sometimes you're out in the wide open field and you can see them coming in for like 150 yards away, and you can take your time, get ready. But if you're in this brush here, they come in super fast. So if you're not ready, they come in and they're gone. Another thing that I really like to do is when I'm going across an opening like this, I always watch along the edge of the brush row really closely for bedded fox or any kind of movement from either a fox or wild boar, or even red deer sometimes tend to be out there too. So basically you can see across the wide open field. I'm not worried about there, but I'm worried about what's in here. That way we know if something's over there or if it's worth it to even go over there and check it out. We were tracking down another fox, and it led us to a whole entire herd of wild boar feeding out here somewhere. So if that's the case, we might as well check them out quick, see if there isn't any decent boars out in this herd, and try and take down the biggest one. We managed to catch up to that wild boar herd, and we found the biggest one right there. He's about 90 yards out, a nice level 3 male. Alright, I honestly don't know what was up with that shot. I tried to catch the heart, but I don't know if we really got... Okay, yeah, so we did make a good shot. I was kind of confused at first. I thought, wait a second. I don't know if we got it, because I didn't really see any kind of impact. But we got a couple more taken off out here, so let's see if we can't maybe get a couple more of these as well, just for a nice little bonus. Cool. But yeah, this guy here potentially might make gold. And since he's the biggest one of this herd, I figured we might as well try and take him down. He is in fact going to make gold, a 106.7, a nice gold, and yeah, made a perfect shot. I was actually hoping we wouldn't accidentally hit the skull or the jaw right there, and we hit right behind it, which is pretty much perfect because the heart was right behind that. So nice gold, wild boar down as well. And this one is down over here too. So that means I think we got 3 of them, depending on how good we hit that next one. That's going to be a female. And maybe we only did get 2 because I can't find any more at this point. So I'm pretty sure we only got 2, which is alright. Alright, there we go. We got a call from another red fox. This one's going to be a female though. Now, we don't have a good wind in this situation here. So basically the only thing that we can do is just run right towards her. We'll have our 243 out and ready, and when she jumps up, we're gonna have to pull it out and take kind of a running shot, because otherwise we're never gonna get a shot off. And actually that looks to be a different fox, because we were tracking a different one from before, and now we have a new track going this way. Looks like it's cutting hard to the right here. It's very difficult to get him out of this brush, but we're gonna do our best. Not only that, I think we have the Argus scope on this thing right now, which is not going to be good at all in this brush. So let's switch that out to the Hyperion real quick. All right, there we go. We'll stay on the track. We don't want to lose the track, because if we do, it's going to be very, very difficult to get on her. There she goes. There she goes. This is our chance, guys. This is our chance. Oh, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. This is our chance, guys. This is our chance. All right, here we go. Money! Oh, come on! Oh, no way. That shot looked perfect. I held high. She was about 100. Should have been perfect. It was definitely not a very good shot because we hardly have any blood. But either way, here she is down. Let's find out where we did hit. Oh! Oh, that hurts. That hurts. So we held high enough. We just let her a tad bit too much. She was trotting this direction like that, so I held kind of in front of her. And we just barely hit a little bit too far forward. Still hit that shoulder, and it did take her down in not too far. And a 3.2. We decided to get back on that second female red fox track, and we've been tracking her a little ways here. I jumped her up, and I believe she's like a 5 medium. She was quite a ways away, but I'm hoping she comes out somewhere over here. Oh yeah, see, we got her. There she goes, there she goes! 70 yards out. I think we smoked her. I'm not gonna say for sure, but if I had to guess, I would say we smoked her. Depending on if we went through that hill or not. Yeah, we smoked her. She's laying right there. We didn't exactly get a lung hit, but she was running straight away from us, and if we got a non-vital hit, that's a pretty decent shot to me. So we ended up taking her down a 7.2, and we got an intestine hit at 82 yards out. Not bad. And a call from another fox. This one's actually going to be a male. I've yet to see this one, so I'm pretty excited to go over here and see what it's going to be. We're over here right now by Ritterstein Lake, which is going to be this little lake that I was telling you about before, but we were kind of on the back side over here right now. I don't know where this fox even came from, because we kind of came from that direction. You see, we came from here and went this way, and now apparently there's a male fox over here that apparently it was sleeping right here. Check this out. We got tracks from a nice fox right here. Oh, a real nice fox. He's potentially a gold as well. Now we just got to see if we can't get eyes on him. He was resting there from 7 until 11 in the morning. I do believe this should be his fresh track right here. Yes, it is. Now, which way was he going? Running this way. So, there he goes. Oh, it's a 5. It's a pretty decent male. 95 yards out. This time we're going to try and calm down. Let him spin around a little bit and get a better angle at him. But we got to be careful we don't lose him. I don't mind that, actually. Probably got intestine, but that should definitely take him down pretty quick. So I'm not going to complain too much about that. He's not really a goal potential anyways, so as long as we get a decent hit into him, I'll be pretty happy. Yeah, that's going to be another non-vital hit. The blood's looking pretty good though. As you can see, non-vital takes down a fox pretty quick with the 243. As long as you get it in there and get a nice intestine hit, they won't go too far. But here he is down right here, a 9.2. So again, not quite big enough to be a gold. If we see something that's going to be gold potential or bigger, we're going to wait and make sure we take a perfectly broadside shot. But I mean, for what we had to work with, that's not a bad looking shot right there. We just got a call from a male wild boar, and man, is he a nice one. He's smoked. Oh, we got another one coming out here. Let's see if we can take him as well. Ooh, we ended up getting a nice double there. Let's go over there and go take a look. I honestly don't know what that second wild boar was, but we definitely dropped him. All I know is that first one was a pretty nice level 4. He's guaranteed gold potential as well. So I figured we definitely could not pass him up. So here's the second one. I thought I could see tusks on him, so I thought we better take him as well. And apparently it was a female. I mean, yeah, she did have tusks, but just a female. But this guy right here is a pretty nice wild boar. A really nice boar. Oh, there's the fox I heard before. I don't want to lose. Oh, okay. You know what? We're going to have to go check that out in a second. We know there's for surely a fox over there. You know what? Let's take a picture of him because he's actually in a pretty cool position. And he's a really good sized wild boar as well. 113 gold, and we took a 138 yard perfect heart shot and right lung. All right, so let's try and get back on this fox track here and see if we can't figure out where she's gonna go. Right there she is. I didn't even know that was her. Whoa, she's smoked. I saw something standing there and I thought, wait, that kind of looks like a fox. Sweet. All right, so she's a decent one, 8.5, and made a running double lung liver shot at 53 yards out on her. Nice 5 medium. Like, if you look at the hunting pressure here, you can see we've only mainly hunted kind of just below Ritterstein. All of this area right here, we started out at this tent here, worked our way around this point here, and kind of just covered this whole north end right here, and it's just loaded with fox. It's like every 10 minutes or so, we're getting a call from a fox. You see this right here? This is kind of the ultimate goal that you want. You want to be able to spot them when they're out in the field like this moving. So we got a decent male here. He actually might be close to a goal potential, but he's going to come past us maybe 60 yard. That is what we want. He's going to bed right there, 40 yards away from us. Epic. Let's see. I think that could work out pretty good right there. Now he's only 40 yards out. We have the 243 and we want to hold it kind of like on the bottom part of that shoulder blade there, because if we get too high, we might hit the vertebrae. So pretty much right there is perfect. All right, that was awesome. It's really difficult to be able to find where the fox bed like this. 9 times out of 10, you jump them up and spook them. But in this case here, what we did was I had a track from a fox going this way. And because we had a perfect wind, I kind of waited a little bit and then crouched and walked as slow as we possibly could so we didn't spook him. And then we tucked in that brush right there and kind of waited for him to come out. And sure enough, he came out right here and we got him. 8.4, not quite big enough to be a gold, but double lunged him and made a perfect shot at 40 yards. This is actually a pretty rare occurrence here where we have a gold potential female red fox. She's 150 yards out here. Now what happened is I just heard something calling over here. So we went prone, I put out a couple of calls, and sure enough, here she comes. But it's really rare to find a female that can actually make gold. And I do believe 9 and up is gold potential. So that should be a guaranteed gold fox. I don't see why it wouldn't be at least. So she's kind of about to be in range, but I want her to come just a little bit closer. All right, there we go. She's about 140 out right there. And now all we got to do is get her to slow down just a touch. Whoa, we almost just smoked her with the M1. That would have been so not cool. Oh no, she's gone. It's okay, it's okay. Now we got to start calling to get her to come back over this hill. What I think might have happened is I'm pretty sure she probably bedded down behind that hill right there. So we're really not going to be able to get her attention from here. And all we can really do is kind of wait it out. So we'll probably wait about 10 minutes here. And if she doesn't come in, then we're going to have to get up, sneak over that ridge, and hopefully we can see her bedded over that hill. She's coming right in. Right in. She's 40 yards away. She is right on top of us. And that's what I mean by saying we need to wait it out. We waited it out, and here she is right on top of us. And I mean right on top of us. I can't see her because she's blending in with that red, those flowers right there. So we're kind of just waiting for her to step out so we can see her. She's got to be right there. There she is. Smoked her! Oh man, that was perfect. She came in, stopped at about 40 yards out, and we just smoked her. Oh! 9.9! I don't believe I've ever had a female make gold, but I know it's possible. It's definitely possible. It's just I've never had a hat before. I do believe there's level 7s, and there even might be mythical. So if that's the case, there could potentially be a 9. I'm not 100% on that one, but 31 yards out and a 9.9 female red fox. That could be my biggest female so far. And with that, that's going to pretty much wrap up this hunt. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you found it helpful. And I hope you can figure out now how to hunt the red fox effectively. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.